and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Akila binti Jumluddin. Our topic of IoT project is Smart Street Light. This Smart Street Light, our group member will explain more in the next section. So, I will introduce my group members, which is Nurul Husna, Nurul Azmina, Nur Shahira, Nur Kairunisa, and Sharifah Alizalaika. So, I will pass this presentation to the next presenter, which is Nurul Azmina.
Assalamualaikum and hi guys, so my name is Nurul Azmina Iza binti Muhammad Zaman and I will be the first presenter for my group. So, do you guys ever think that how much a street light consume power every night? Based on fact, generally, the average wattage that the street light use is about 80 watts per night. Do you ever realize one street light use 80 watts for a night? So how much watts used by 10 street light for 1 week, which is 7 nights? So here actually we can make some invention from the Arduino itself to make sure the consumption of the street light can be reduced. And we also know that at night people less use the street light, especially in urban area. This is because all of us use our night for sleep and also rest hours. So, however, our energy is need to be conserved. Okay, so I pass this presentation to the next presenter.
Thank you, Azmina. Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm Husna and I will continue this presentation with proposed solution. In order to overcome the problem statement that has been mentioned by Azmina, our group has proposed one solution that is develop a smart street light system. Lighting for cities is costly with energy and maintenance costs. Transitioning to smart street lighting represents a huge opportunity for municipalities to not only save a substantial amount of money on energy and maintenance costs, but also become a smart city and offer the platform to create opportunities for effective and productive engagement with its citizens, businesses, and visitors. This project aims for designing and implementation of the advanced Internet of Things system for energy saving of street light. Currently, we have a manual system where the street light will be switched on in the evening before the sun sets and they are switched off in the next day morning after there is sufficient light on the outside. But the actual timing for this light to be switched on is when there is absolute darkness. With this, the power will be wasted up to some extent. This project gives solution for electrical power wastage and also the manual operation of the lighting system is completely eliminated.
Now is the method to achieve the proposed solution. Firstly, we develop an idea to create a model called Smart Street Light so that we can solve our problem. After that, we created a prototype for this model. The video of the prototype will be shown at the end of this video. The components used for the prototype are IR sensor, light-dependent resistor, jumper wire, LED lights, Arduino software, breadboard, Node MCU ESP8266, and USB cable. All of these components have their own function. The IR sensor is used to detect the vehicles on the road. The light-dependent resistor is a component that changes depending on the intensity of the light that falls upon it. A resistor is used to reduce current flow, adjust signal levels to divide voltage and terminate transmission lines. Jumper wire is used to interconnect components on the breadboard. LED lights will act as the street light. Arduino software is where the coding for this prototype is inserted and run. Breadboard is used for us to test the circuit that we built for this prototype. Node MCU is an open source platform based on ESP8266 which can connect objects and let data transfer using this Wi-Fi protocol.
Well, thank you, Shah. Now, let's continue the presentation on the discussion of the product. Previously, one of our presenters stated that smart street light system could help in saving energy, plus saving the maintenance cost. So, why does this smart street light could help in saving energy? Let's take a look at the main components and software that our group has created a prototype.
in smart street light system consists of several components that could help in saving the energy. The first one is the light dependent resistor or LDR, which is intelligent for the street light has to assure its specific values of luminance, dimness, uniformity, and glare according to the road type in order to guarantee maximum visual safety to the drivers and pedestrians. The LDR works on the principle of photoconductivity. Photoconductivity is an optical phenomenon in which the material's conductivity gets reduced when the light is actually absorbed by the material. Next, which is the IR sensor. IR sensor is an infrared sensor, which an electronic instrument that is used to sense a certain characteristics of its surroundings by either emitting or detecting infrared radiation. It is also capable of measuring heat of an object and detecting motion. So once there is motion, the IR sensor will send the response to the Arduino. The third main component used in our prototype is the node MCU or ESP8266 in order to control the street light based on detection of vehicles or any other obstacles on the street. So, whenever the obstacle is detected on the street within the specific time, the light will get on automatically and off according to the obstacle detection. And the same information can be accessed through the internet. So, the real-time information of the street light can be accessed from anytime, anywhere on the real time of dashboard. The last component is the LED, where it helps to assure luminance, dimness, or uniformity to the road type in order to guarantee a maximum visual safety to drivers and pedestrians. So these efficient light products also have increased the length of lifetime and decrease the energy consumption compared to the traditional lights. So, when we apply voltage across its leads, the electrons are able to recombine with the holes within the LED, releasing the energy in the form of photon switch to give the light. So hence, it is a two-lead semiconductor in light source. Managing the street light is the most important thing in developing our smart street light, which is about the Arduino software. Through the software, street light system can be managed through several proven communication standards. The communication is a bi-directional and it monitors the system which can send and receive the information and also commands to and from the lab. So that's all from me for the discussion of the product. Let me pass this presentation to the next presenter.
Thanks Kai. Okay, hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Sharifah Anizulaika and for my part, I will summarize about our project. So our group has decided to produce a project called Smart Street Light. Why our group choose this project compared to the other project? This is because our project or design aim for designing and implementation of the advanced IoT system. Besides, usually at night, people less use the street light, especially in urban area. So this project can reduce energy costs and allows facility manager to remotely control the street light while keeping track of electrical power consumption in the lamps and also in the driving circuit. The component used to build this smart street light is IR sensor, light dependent resistor, jumper wire, transistor, Arduino software, breadboard, not MCU which is ESP8266 and also USB cable. Last but not least is coding for our project. So this coding will send the signal to the IR sensor and also light dependent resistor. IR sensor will detect the moving object. For example, in our project, the IR sensor will detect the moving car. and the light dependent resistor will detect the presence of light. So as you guys can see, this is the coding for our project. That's all from me. Thank you.